all my beautiful souls out there. This is Sherry at Soul Conscious Tarot, and this is going to be a collective reading on your person's current thoughts, feelings, intentions, actions. So you can see what's in the energy, what they might be going through right now. Let's see. We're going to be kind of be a fly in the wall, see what your person might be up to. So we're going to start with getting a little bit of energy about them to see if this sounds like it's resonating with you. So we have the flow, the Five of Wands. So this is giving me the intentions of somebody. This is somebody that you might have had a falling out with. You might have had an argument at some point with them, where you guys crossed swords, crossed words, is what I'm getting here. But I feel like that there's been with the flow here. I feel like there's time has passed. I also. Yeah, this is somebody that you have a lot of feelings for, that there's a lot of chemistry in this connection. You guys have a lot of feelings for each other, but it's been difficult, okay? So this is a connection that you've had. So this is how you're going to know who this person is. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic, for a romantic partner or somebody you have romantic feelings for it. It can be somebody, a friend, a relative, a family member, something like that, that maybe, that you're here for this reading. I'm sure a lot of you, it's going to be somebody, somebody romantic interest that's on your mind. But with the Lovers here, it can be somebody that you just care about greatly. We can have love for family members. We can have love for our friends, so it can be, it can be any of that, but it's telling me how you're going to know who this person is that it's somebody that you have a lot of feelings for, you care greatly for, but it's been a difficult journey with them, okay? It's not easy to get on the same page with this person. You guys kind of clash heads a little bit about things. It could be just I'm getting kind of personality clashes in some ways of just not being able to get on the same page at times. So if that sounds like it's resonating with you, we're going to go ahead and dive in. I'm going to go ahead and leave this kind of up here off to the side, so that we can tap into this person's energy. Give me this person's feelings, their feelings right now, this person on my collective's mind. What are their feelings right now? We have the Fool. Interesting enough, I was kind of picking that energy up a little bit with that flow card and the Ace of Cups. Okay, this is somebody who is really in their feels quite a bit right now. The Queen of Swords. Now, I really feel like this person's been thinking about a lot of stuff. Okay, so yeah, I really feel like, with this, their feelings right now are, they really are thinking about wanting to come back in and, I feel like, discuss something. Their feelings are that they want to, they're hoping that they can get up the confidence to have a conversation with you and get to the heart of the matter, to a conversation that can get to some real truths and facts, but in a way that expresses their feelings. So it's going to be a really kind of strange, if you guys connect under this energy, or like right now in the way this person is feeling, because I almost feel like it's like they know they want to do this, but at the same time they're fighting themselves on whether they want to do this or not. It's like there's this part of them that really, really wishes and wants it, and they see themselves, like they desire it, they want it, but at the same time it's like there's a resistance to it. There's I'm gonna do it, but on my own terms. is what's coming through. That's really interesting. So it's like, I'll do it, but only on my own terms. So what's in their thoughts right now? What's their thoughts right now? The Temperance card. They're thinking about the time that has passed and how much joy you bring to their life. That's what they're thinking about, like the good times. They're thinking about the good times. So this person's reflecting because there's light in this bowl. They're reflecting, this is like, okay, this is like they're looking into this bowl and this is what they're seeing. They're seeing this, because look how that's illuminated, that sun. It's like, do you see that color match? It's like they're looking into that bowl and they're seeing the good, like they're reflecting on the good times, what has, between you and them, and which is good. Which is what is like why they're wanting to come back in. They're wanting to, but there's this energy. What's this queen, Okay, so there is this element here. Okay, the resistance here is because they know there's been conflict between you and them. But this is somebody who does not feel like they did anything wrong. And so I feel like that's why the Queen of Swords is here, because it's like they feel like they need to set the record straight. So unfortunately, that could lead to, if they come back in, that could potentially lead to you guys crossing swords again and getting in a conflict. Because if this person is, wanting to come in, and even though they enjoy your company and they want to spend a lot of time with you, there's also this feeling of they want to win or be right is kind of coming through, or they feel like they did no wrong. And they want to be clear about that. Like that it's almost like they want to plead their case is what's coming through. They want to plead their case. That's what they're thinking about. Like, even though I really like, the collective, even though they may bring me a lot of happiness, I got to make sure that they understand that they understand my point, that they understand, that it's really a strange energy. The collective has to understand that I'm sticking to my guns, or that I don't necessarily say right, that I'm not wrong, or that I'm sticking to my guns on something. It kind of, I don't know if that makes sense. That's just what's coming through. So what else are they thinking? What are they thinking? Okay. They're thinking about how much they're thinking about this. Okay. It's what I'm getting. And the fact that it's like there's this desire they just can't shake when it comes to this connection. Like they can't shake it, is what I'm getting. But they're not going to tell you that. I don't think they're going to tell you that they have been obsessively in the distance and the time, like whatever distance, because we saw that there's been a lot of conflict. Like when you guys are in and out, this person is constantly thinking about, like, every fight you have. Like once you guys walk away, like, and separate, when you guys argue, this person cannot get it out of their mind, because it's like they spend the entire time trying to justify what they did to themselves. Okay, whatever they said or did to you, they spend the time trying to justify it in their mind, so that they can come back and have, have justification of why they behave, like they have to prove themselves. Like that's what it is. It's like they have to tell, like they want to prove that they were justified in what they did and what they said, or what they did, like their actions. So this is like somebody defending, like wanting to defend what they did or what they said. And I don't think that that's going to come across very well if you guys come back together. Maybe that's part of the problem that you two are having. Maybe that's why you guys can't get on the same page or can't seem to get along. Because this person feels like they need to always prove themselves. Or prove their actions. This is somebody that might have a little bit of trouble taking accountability for things that they did or said. I'm getting that coming through a little bit. Okay, I shouldn't be laughing, but I think we've all experienced that at some time or another, where we maybe gone through that, period. I think we kind of all go through that. Some just get out of it faster than others, that energy. Okay, so what's this person's next intention? What's this person's intentions to my collective? What's this person's intentions when it comes to my collective? We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. So they do intend to come in and offer this cup, but I don't think it's going to be like what you're thinking. Like, it really is. I do see that they want to come back in, and they want to try and they want to reunite, or they're at least trying to manifest coming back together, or because they're really thinking heavily about this connection. So that's kind of manifesting it back in, but it's manifesting it in for the wrong reasons. And I think that's why the devil's showing up here, because this person is kind of in a little bit of devil energy, because they've been obsessively thinking about this, but thinking about it, as I said, from the standpoint of wanting to justify their actions. And so I feel like that's the cup they're bringing in, is like, I'm getting high horse off of that horse. Like, this person might be a little bit on their high horse, a little bit, unfortunately. The Hangman energy, so that being with their intentions. I might have to pull on that. The Star. See, they do feel the strength of this connection. I don't doubt that at all. Give me another card. Give me a clarifier on this Hangman energy. The King of Cups. Okay, so this person is going to stall to express how they really feel. So it's kind of like they're doing a little bit of a dance, a song and dance. So you're really not seeing really how this person truly feels. What's this star in their intentions? What's the star in their intentions? The Hermit. Okay, so they have realized, and like I said, they were reflecting on this and seeing that you bring them happiness in their life. They do enjoy your company, but they're not going to express that. Even though they know this, even though they know that you mean a lot to them, even though they want you in their life, and they have a lot of feelings for you, they're not going to express it. That's the Hangman energy. They're hiding and hanging, they're stalling on telling you how they feel. I think that there's something this person feels like they need to prove, okay? And I don't know why that's in their energy. Why they feel the need to prove something to you, or to prove that they're justified in what they did. It's a little bit of feeling like they don't want their like they don't like being wrong, or they just don't want to look bad. They don't want to be put in a bad light, is what I'm getting. This is somebody who might be a little bit proud, okay? That's what I'm getting. This is just a very proud person. It's just somebody that's very proud. And that can be somebody that's a little bit difficult to deal with. It can be when somebody has a lot of pride, it can be detrimental. It can be very hard because they can take things very personally. They can take things to heart, and then they don't like being wrong, or they don't like to be put in a bad light. And that's what it took me a minute to get to the fact that this person, it's showing me this person's just a very proud person. It's like it's a blow to their ego when that's why they struggle with taking accountability, because then it almost reflects on are they a bad person? They don't like to be looked at or seen as a bad person. And that's kind of hard. I mean, that can make it difficult to deal with somebody. I know firsthand. Because then you almost are like walking on eggshells around that person, because if you want them in your life, it's like you almost have to watch what you say and do around them, because if you say or do the wrong thing, they may take offense and get angry, which I feel is what's happened between you and them in the past. Like you've said or done something that they've taken offense by, and then it led to conflict between you. And maybe you have apologized, but this person hasn't. Okay. And although I feel like they know with the Knight of Cups coming out here that they should possibly apologize, it's like they can't do it because then they would look bad, and they don't like to be wrong or look, they don't like to look bad, is what I'm getting. You'll have to tell me, please, in the comments if this sounds right or if it's resonating. I mean, I'm sure it is for somebody out there. Okay, so let's get their next actions. What's their next actions? What's this person's next actions? The Knight of Pentacles. To slowly come back around and approach, but hold back, which I saw that in their intentions. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So, with this being their next actions, I feel like their next actions is that they might test the waters. Okay. I really am getting test the waters. That this person is going to maybe do something to get your attention, or to see how you respond to something, to gauge your reaction to something. I'm really getting like a stall, like stalling tactics. Why is this coming out as stalling tactics? What is all this holding back? Give me a card on this holding back. Oh, they're afraid of facing the fire. They're afraid of facing the fire. They're stalling because they're afraid of facing the fire. They're afraid even though they know that this connection is something that is important to them, and they want to connect on, like in a way that would mean longevity in this connection, and to have something solid and secure, and when it comes to this connection, with that would be long lasting. They're afraid of facing the fire, like the truth. They're afraid of facing themselves, and because then they have to face their own demons. And this is somebody that even though they may have, they're not ready to do that yet. They're still in this kind of proud energy, so they're not in a space where they really want to face Judgment Day, where they really want to look at their own stuff, where they really they're not ready to burst that bubble yet on their ego, okay, or on their pride. They're not ready to take accountability for their behavior yet. Um, I don't think that this is somebody that sees their behavior yet. I think that's part of the problem. I think that I think that's the problem here. What's my advice? What's the advice for the collective? What's the advice for the collective? The Five of Pentacles, to put this person out in the cold. Seven of Wands. Stand up for yourself. Walk away. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the advice the advice here is to take your little merry self, pull up your big boy, big girl britches, and go on about your life, and leave this person to their own devices. I think this person needs to, this person has some stuff they need to look at, but they're afraid of looking at it. I'm not saying that this person is a bad person. It's just saying the advice right now is to do, like to focus on yourself, like to, this is not somebody who is going to give you justice. Okay. This is someone who is more worried about their image and the way they look and come off than are worried about your feelings or even how they feel about you, unfortunately. And that's the hard truth that's coming out here. So they've probably keep leaving you out in the cold, because this could be somebody who gets mad and walks off, because they get mad because you might hurt their ego, because like I said, this might be somebody that you've said, or like you feel like you have to almost walk on eggshells around them, because if you say or do the wrong thing, they get hurt and upset and may storm off, may disconnect in some way, because their ego's been a little bit bruised. And so you've probably felt this energy of like, where they've probably said and done things to you that have made you feel, like this, felt hurt and alone and out in the cold. And then, so it's like the universe is kind of saying for advice to, hey, um, you're going to have to be strong here and pick yourself up, because one thing about the Five of Pentacles is there's, usually in this, I don't know if it's in this picture, but a lot of times there's a key, like there's a key to the door that people can just go inside. They're choosing to be out here in the cold, or choosing to put up with certain behavior. And so it's saying, the universe is saying, hey, you don't need to put up with this behavior. You can get up and take this journey onward, and it's interesting how we have a winter and a winter where things have been very cold with this person. I think that this person has been very cold to you, and I think you've felt very alone, because this person gives me the impression of somebody who has been, been very alone in this connection. And he's even got his wands like ready to defend himself, like you feel like you've had to defend yourself, which has probably caused some problems, more ripples than good in this connection. I just feel like that, and until this person, I don't feel like this person's necessarily playing games. I just feel like this person is got, their pride is getting in the way of the connection, unfortunately. And you have free will, so that you can decide, what you want to do in this connection. But the advice from the universe is to stand up for yourself, do what's right and best for you, you've been left alone here. So, stand in your own strength, you have a lot. I mean, look at this card is beautiful. This is somebody who has a lot of power and is empowered and has their stuff together. Yeah, this is not the Queen of Pentacles, which would, or the Empress, but I'm getting a lot of, like, look how beautiful this person is. Like, they're standing in their power. They have a lot of strength. They're cool, calm, and collected. That's what I'm getting, is this cool, calm, and collected of, I can pick. I don't need this person to um, help me understand what my self-worth. And I feel like that's what the universe is saying, is like, you have a lot to offer. Don't let this person hold you back, and keep you down. And it doesn't mean that you need to disconnect necessarily from this person. It's just saying, don't let this person keep you in an energy. Be strong enough to not let this person keep you in an energy that keeps you feeling alone. Okay? Don't let this person continue to let you put you, like, make you feel small and alone. Okay? Cuz small and alone. Okay, don't let this person make you feel, don't let them make you feel small and alone, is the advice that's coming through here very strongly. Explore Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Explore new opportunities. Be curious. Explore new opportunities. Don't be stuck on just this person. Open yourself up to new things and new opportunities, so that you don't have to walk this path alone. And I feel like new opportunities will come in. And not, if you want a new partner, they'll come in. But if you're not wanting a new partner, other opportunities to help you not feel so alone when this person is going through their stuff, will come in as well. You just have to be open to it. Okay. So that's where I'm going to leave this reading. I thank you so much for tuning in and watching and providing your support to me. I appreciate all of my wonderful viewers and subscribers out there. Thank you so much. I wish you the very best. Much harmony and gratitude to you, my lovely friends. See you on the next one.